Welcome back, everyone. We're going to be solving LeetCode 409, longest palindrome. So we're given a string s which consists of lowercase or uppercase letters, and we need to return the length of the longest palindrome that can be built with those letters. And they tell us the letters are case sensitive, so capital A and lowercase a will not be considered a palindrome. Okay, so we've solved a similar palindrome question on the channel before. So what do we know about palindromes? Well, we know they consist of matching pairs of letters and at most one odd letter out. So, for example, ABA, that would be considered a palindrome. We have a pair of matching A's and then one odd B out. What about ABCA? Well, it's not considered a palindrome because we only have one pair of matching A's and we have two odd characters out. Alright, so let's write this backwards just to prove. ACBA, right? It's not the same backwards as it is forwards. So knowing this, what can we do? Well, we can create a set, we'll call it SSS, and we will create a variable called matches, set equal to 0. What are we going to do? Well, we are going to loop through our string, and if we run into a character that is not within our set, that means we have not found a matching character to go with it yet, so we can't pair it. So we add that character to the set. If we come across a character that is already in the set, that means we have found a second character to match it with, so we can remove it from the set. So let's do that. So let's say for character in S, if that character is in our set, we can just remove it and increment our matches by 1. SSS dot remove character matches plus equals 1. Okay, so again, what if that character is not in our set? Well, we just add it. So we'll say else SSS dot add that character. Okay, so let's print out our matches. What do we get? We get 3. So for example 1, we've got 3 matching pairs, so we would have to multiply this value by 2 in order to get all of the matching characters that we can work with. And then all we would have to do to get the answer, right, because multiplying this by 2 would give us 6, we just add 1 to get the character, and that adding by 1 would give us the odd character out that we need. So let's do that. We'll say return matches times 2 plus 1. Now we can only do this if the length of our set is greater than 0. Why do I say that? I say that because we have to have some sort of odd character out to add to all of these characters to build that palindromic permutation, so to speak. So if we don't have any odd characters that we can use, that means we can't build a palindrome. So if our if the length of our set is ever 0, we know we can just return the length of our original string because it's already a palindrome. So let's do that. So if the length of s is greater than 0, we'll do this right here. Otherwise, we will just return the length of our original string. Get rid of some space, run it. We pass both test cases, we'll submit. Pass the test cases. Okay, so what is the time complexity for this? Well, we've got one for loop, looping through every character in the string, adding it to the set or removing it from the set. Adding and removing to a set are O1 constant time. Checking if an element is within a set is O1 constant time. So what does that give us? That gives us a runtime of O of n. Now the space complexity, what is that going to be? That is going to be the length of our set. So we will say O of triple S dot length. And that'll do it for LeetCode 409, longest palindrome.